All right. I'm here at Aspirations Gym in Louisville, Kentucky with 2019 defensive end from Trinity, Stephen Herron Jr. He's a pretty highly sought after recruit. He has offers from Ohio State, Louisville, just picked up an offer from Michigan. So he's going to tell us a little bit about how that visit went.
I mean, that was probably my best visit so far. I mean, all visits I've been to, Ohio State, Tennessee, Louisville. I've been to Bama for a spring game. That was probably the best visit I've had yet far. And to be honest, I give it like 10 out of 10. So I mean, just the fact that everybody knew my name when I came in, it felt like a family factor. And they knew all my credentials. You know how strong I am in the classroom, how much the family factor means to me. How much, like, you know, they knew even about my parents, and that was just a big factor. You know, they had a whole, you know, student group lined up for me just to talk to me, and it really meant a lot.
Okay, so how strong are you academically? What are you sitting on GPA-wise right now?
I'm sitting about a 3.9 to a 4.0 GPA this year. You know, I transferred school, so I had different grading skill, but I mean, I'm still sitting at almost perfect GPA.
Okay, and does your family stress academics a lot?
Of course. My parents did not care, you know, my stars, my ranking in the country, that if I had more than one B, I was not going to play until I got that B up.
Okay.
It's just a really big factor.
All right, so what do you feel about Michigan as far as an academic institution?
As far as academics, it's definitely one of the top in the country. They expressed to me that their average ACT to get in was a 32. I mean, out of 36, that's a big deal. Just the factor that having people with that, you know, that high of knowledge are walking around campus each and every day, and those football players are that smart. You know, most of them are just that knowledgeable, you know, football of the classroom each and every day. It's really important.
Okay, and what did you see when you went to Michigan?
Everywhere you see the term a Michigan man. Just the factor that at that visit, I really just picked up that Michigan man is somebody who's smart, respectable, and strong. I mean, in each individual area, you know, academics, sports-wise, you know, character. It's really meant a lot just to know that type of man is, you know, who's the normal will come out of Michigan, and
okay.
Really meant a lot.
Did you talk to Coach Harbaugh at all?
I talked to Coach Harbaugh for about 30 minutes to an hour. You know, he just expressed to me how much they want me. He expressed to me what I would be within their system. You know, I'd just be just like Taco this year, and he did a lot for them this year. He rushed the edge. He got out some when he had to. He stood up as a rush end, and sometimes he had to get out and play zone a little bit. But I would be, you know, that type of player coming into Michigan. You know, they expressed, you know, I could play early. You know, as long as I earned it, which I plan to do.
Okay, and how did you've been on a lot of visits. You said Alabama, you've been to Ohio State, you've been to Kentucky, you've been to Louisville. How do the facilities there in Ann Arbor stack up as far as, you know, the training facilities, the stadium, just the campus?
First, we're gonna start with the Big House. I mean, it's called the Big House for a reason. It's the biggest stadium I've been to. There's not a bad seat in the house. I mean, the stadium's humongous, and I mean, it's just perfect. That's the place any college athlete wants to play at, and it's quite intimidating for the away team.
Okay.
Secondly, the facilities right now they're going through a rebuilding phase, and I can tell you, I can't let out that much, but they're going to be the top in the nation with those new facilities. You know, with the weight room, it's going to be huge. You know, with the new training room, they're just going to be monumental compared to anybody else in the nation.
Did you get an academic presentation?
Of course. I mean, when I came in, you know, she expressed to me my ACT and my SAT, you know, how they were doing, and you know, that's great. You know, I can still get them up, of course, like you can always do, but you know, everything's looking good. And how they expressed to me, you know, my class is my first year, and how you have impact, and that's just like a whole program for the freshmen. You know, how they walk you through everything, make sure everything's going good, because not every high school in the nation gets you ready for somebody like Michigan. So I mean, it really helped me to figure out how I'd be helped and how I'd be associated with academically at Michigan.
Okay, well, Trinity isn't too shabby, so I think you'll be well prepared.
I should be.
What do you want to major in?
So far, business and law. With their business and law program, they showed me, they walked me through it. I mean, it's just tons of kids in there. You can tell they're stressing, but they really enjoyed being there. They're all laughing, going over, you know, all types of law, you know, law stuff, business stuff. They had to go through. You know, they had a lot of. I was talking to a lot of kids who had they had tests that, you know, this Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, are going through it. You know, they're over arguing about, you know, what's right, what's wrong. You know, I saw a kid call a teacher, in the middle of, you know, them studying, just because, you know, they're trying to figure out everything's going on. You know, what's wrong, what's right. And it really, you know, it just showed me that kids in Michigan, you know, working hard, you know, in and outside of the classroom each and every second of the day.
So you like the high level of engagement there?
Of course, you know, I like being challenged academically, because I know football won't last forever. So I mean, I just want to be highly sought after in the business field after football. You can't do that with the academics. So I just want to know that I'm in a good place to prepare me for that.
Okay, so it sounds like you're pretty high on them. Would you put Michigan like at the top, near the top of your list right now? I mean, you still got a long way to go, but right now you're feeling pretty strongly about Michigan right now.
Very strong, favorites yet, but I mean, they showed me a lot of love that I have, I've got from other places, but they really just, they took it to a whole new level that other schools have to reach now. Other schools know that, but Michigan definitely set a new bar, and I was very happy with the visit.
All right. Stephen Herron Jr., keep an eye on him. He's going into his junior year at Trinity High School, National Power. Stay tuned. Thanks, Stephen.